What if I told you that real-life superpowers aren't just for comic books? From icy mountaintops to bustling cities, ordinary people are doing things science can't explain, defying gravity, resisting pain, manipulating their bodies, and pushing the boundaries of what humans are supposed to be capable of. Today, we're counting down the top 10 people who seem to break the laws of physics. Get ready, because reality is about to get really weird.
159.
And how about one more?
Okay. 130.
1531.
Correct. 15.
Number 10. Wim Hof, the Iceman. Imagine climbing Mount Everest, wearing only shorts. Sounds impossible, right? Not for Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman. This Dutch daredevil has shocked scientists by withstanding sub-zero temperatures for hours, all through breathing techniques and mental control. He's run a half marathon above the Arctic Circle, barefoot, and submerged himself in ice water for nearly 2 hours without freezing. Doctors couldn't believe it. But Wim says anyone can do it with practice. Is it a superpower? Or has he unlocked something in the human body we didn't know was possible? Number 9. Alain Robert, the real-life Spider-Man. He doesn't use ropes, he doesn't use safety gear, and he climbs skyscrapers that make most of us dizzy just looking at them. Alain Robert, known as the French Spider-Man, has scaled over 150 of the world's tallest buildings, including the Burj Khalifa and the Eiffel Tower, with nothing but chalk and guts. He conquers vertical walls with inhuman balance, grip, and focus. What's crazier? He's afraid of heights. But he says the fear disappears when he climbs. Science can't explain his level of calm under extreme pressure. It's like his mind enters another state. Number 8. Scott Flansburgh, the human calculator. If math makes your head hurt, prepare to be blown away. Scott Flansburgh can do complex calculations faster than a calculator, without writing anything down. His brain seems wired differently. Studies show he uses parts of the brain not typically activated during math. He can compute the cube root of large numbers in seconds.
3-digit numbers, and I'll say plus between each one.
Right.
577.
577 plus
235.
plus
130.
plus,
459.
and how about one more?
Okay. 130.
1531.
Correct. 15.
Add 3-digit numbers in real time, and has even stumped live TV hosts and scientists alike. To him, numbers aren't problems, they're patterns. Patterns he sees instinctively, almost like mathematical clairvoyance. Number 7. Sao Machi meet Isao Machi, a modern-day samurai from Japan with sword skills that seem like something out of a sci-fi movie. He can slice through a BB pellet traveling at 200 miles per hour with a katana. Let that sink in. His reaction time is so fast, it's almost beyond human comprehension. Scientists have measured it in labs, and even with high-speed cameras, his movements are nearly impossible to track in real time. It's not just reflexes. It's like he sees the future in milliseconds. Watching him is like witnessing the closest thing we have to a real-life Jedi. Number 6. Dean Karnazes. Most of us would struggle to run a single marathon. Dean Karnazes ran 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 days. His body is an endurance machine. Scientists studying him found that Dean doesn't build up lactic acid like normal people, which means his muscles don't get tired in the same way. In fact, they say he could theoretically run forever, as long as he keeps fueling himself. He once ran 350 miles non-stop over 80 hours with no sleep, no breaks. Just pure willpower and a body that refuses to shut down. It's not just stamina. It's a biological anomaly that defies what we thought was humanly possible. Number 5. Natasha Demkina. In Russia, a young girl named Natasha Demkina stunned doctors with what seemed like X-ray vision. She claimed she could see inside people's bodies and pinpoint injuries, illnesses, and even tumors without any machines. At first, people thought it was a hoax, until some of her diagnoses turned out to be accurate, even when professionals had missed them. Scientists tested her under controlled conditions, and while results were mixed, many still believe she possesses an undiscovered sensory ability. Is it intuition, a sixth sense, or a form of superhuman perception? Either way, Natasha's story continues to baffle experts to this day. Number 4. Gino Martino. You've heard of hard-headed people, but Gino Martino takes it to the extreme. This man can break baseball bats, steel bars, and even concrete blocks with nothing but his forehead. He's a professional strongman with what's believed to be one of the thickest skulls ever recorded. And no, it's not a trick. Doctors have scanned him and found extra bone density in his head, giving him an almost superhuman ability to withstand blunt force trauma. He's walked away from impacts that would put the average person in the hospital. Watching him is like watching real-life comic book physics. It shouldn't be possible, and yet, it is. Number 3. Daniel Tammet. Daniel Tammet isn't just a genius, he's something else entirely. This British savant can recite pi to over 22,000 digits, learn new languages in just days, and perform impossible mental calculations faster than any software. What's shocking is how he does it. He doesn't see numbers like we do.
We first asked Daniel to multiply 37 by itself, 4 times.
Okay, 37 to the power of 4. 1,000,000.
Yeah.
874,161.
Amazing.
To Daniel, numbers are shapes, colors, and textures. He experiences them through a kind of brain-powered synesthesia. He once learned Icelandic in a single week, then spoke it fluently on live television. Scientists have scanned his brain, but his abilities still can't be fully explained. His mind doesn't follow our rules. It's like his brain has unlocked an entirely different operating system. Number 2. Tummo monks. Deep in the Himalayas, Tibetan monks practice a meditation technique known as tummo, a form of inner heat meditation. Here's the crazy part. These monks can raise their body temperature at will, even while sitting naked on ice-covered mountains. They've been seen drying wet sheets with their body heat in freezing conditions during rituals. Harvard researchers were so intrigued that they studied it and confirmed the phenomenon. These monks can consciously control their autonomic nervous system, something science has long said is impossible. It's like mind over matter, for real. Number 1. Michel Lotito. Topping our list is Michel Lotito, a French performer who had a superpower so bizarre it left scientists scratching their heads. He could eat anything, and we mean anything: glass, metal, rubber, even an entire Cessna airplane. Yes, really. He suffered from a condition called pica, but Michel took it to another level. His stomach lining was twice as thick as a normal person's, and his digestive system could break down materials that would seriously harm or kill others. He ate nearly a ton of metal in his lifetime and lived to tell the tale. He may not have had super strength or laser vision, but he defied biology itself and proved that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. From the freezing mountains of Tibet to the skyscrapers of Dubai, these people prove one thing: we're only beginning to understand the true limits of the human body and mind.
74,161.
Amazing.
Some call it talent, others call it evolution. But whatever it is, It feels a whole lot like real-life superpowers. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because we've got even more unbelievable stories coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, and never stop pushing your limits.